It's a fight nurses claim is for safe staffing and higher wages.
The hospital currently, I think, has 300 plus open nursing positions, and it's causing the nurses that are there to have to take more patients, and it can get not great, not safe for people.
The Oregon Nurses Association and St. Charles nurses taking to the streets, picketing to raise awareness for their campaign in recruiting, retaining, and respecting all of the nurses at Ben St. Charles. It's between two sides of a contract negotiation, one being St. Charles nurses and the ONA, the other St. Charles Hospital.
Still far apart at the negotiating table, and we still see that lack of nurses and the impact it has on patients, of longer ER waits, longer waits to get into the hospital, delayed and canceled surgeries.
The ONA says St. Charles reported needing to fill more than 330 vacant nursing positions. St. Charles says it reduced that number to 80, adding via email, in the past 9 months they've hired more caregivers than they've lost to turnover. There's also the issue of wages that meet the cost of living requirements in Bend. According to analysis published by the Bulletin in March, St. Charles lagged well behind the statewide market. St. Charles recently provided a pay bump of $5, bringing the minimum wage for nurses to more than $95,000 a year. St. Charles says the average wage for nurses is at $108,000. The hospital says that makes St. Charles wages the second highest in the state. Kevin Mealy with ONA says he thinks the recent pay boost will help in making St. Charles more competitive, but doesn't meet the mark.
Do you think that will help? But I think what we've seen is that as long as there's still vacancies, it hasn't been enough.
Central Oregon elected officials have also come to the nurses' side. Deschutes County Commissioner Phil Chang, Mayor Melanie Keebler, and Mayor Pro Tem Megan Perkins all announcing they would speak at the informational picketing event.
I think that the hospital really needs to step it up for our nurses.
St. Charles says it has met with Ben nurses represented by the ONA 10 times to bargain an updated contract, with many more scheduled throughout May and June.